points in the game.
Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find the lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 40. Line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used. half. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's taking the shot. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who was going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. He gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. The short hands, it's Bond. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed in the middle, it's Franklin. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They just keep firing. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. It's complete. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
And the Golden Eagles line it up with a first and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on third down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's fourth down.
This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Boston College. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Dropping back, it's Knight. Quick completion on the out route. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Singleton. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Cobb. Past the 45. They get him out of bounds, but a chunk play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the second. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete downfield. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got a man. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I think that pass play was simply designed to just get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bond. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll start this drive firing. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He fires one deep over the middle. Pulls it in down the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Franklin. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good...
Turning it on! Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Got it set up on the outside. The screen always seems so easy until you find all of that traffic right in front, Jesse.
Yeah, and we see so many screens in college football these days. The ball getting spit out quickly. I think more and more defenses, Reese, today are just expecting it. They're practicing against it all week leading up to games. You could tell this defense well-versed right now in how to stop these types of plays.
Might be calling a hot route. Power ahead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boston College.
Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Back to pass, it's Knight. Quickly complete. There he goes. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the 1st half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
Finds a man on the right. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quarterback extends the play. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Boston College! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Makes the grab, it's Simmons.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Singleton. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Right down the middle. Makes a connection. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Lost a throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Cobb. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Looking to buy time. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect and keep the drive going.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the quarterback. Seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll give it to the back. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. He'll bring it out. It's Bond. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
He might want another play. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. Flying down the right side. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Eagles.
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense is throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down in the 26. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Caught behind the line. It's Cobb.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Looking for a man. It's Knight. Grab near the sticks. It's Simmons. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They're dealing with a second and long. With the catch, it's Singleton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Wants to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Cobb. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Oh, he's got a chance. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Boston College. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Knight. That's caught. It's Singleton. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
It doesn't matter what the defense has tried to do. Man coverage, zone coverage, blitz, whatever. Quarterback has been locked in. 350 passing yards now.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they finally get to this guy, and he's electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around, and I think they got used to it in the first half, and now, if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Really tough on offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. And on Jones. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bond. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
24.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Making side adjustments here. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the 1st down, a few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Well, if you're going to get 1st downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
6-9-1, Gator score.
Back to pass. Release to the back. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
Well, as a quarterback, it's going to be tough throwing comeback routes against this guy. He does such a good job breaking on the ball, and he's able to swat it away.
Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Moves away as he feels pressure. Boy, was he well protected. Finally lets one go to the left.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but...
Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Tigers. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Sending the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. The 40. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Quarterback may change this route. Scanning the field, it's James. Makes the grab on the left. And he goes down right there. That play's going to lose yardage.
And I think that call will leave people scratching their head. You know, you're down a possession. You got to go make something happen. The clock is ticking. Like, we got to take some shots down the field, or we got to get our butts out of bounds after we make those catches.
Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And he's not done, man. This QB is on a heater. He's already thrown 5 touchdown passes. And here we are late in the game, and he's still taking shots. When you're in a rhythm like that, you feel like any time the ball leaves your fingers, it's landing in your receiver's hands. And oftentimes for this guy today, it's been for touchdowns.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's James. Got a man, it's Bond.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
He's taking a deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays through the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. From the gun, the running back has it.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On the ground, it's Richard. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're already in field goal range. They've got time to take some shots. Need to be urgent, but don't rush. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Kill.
Might be changing the route. Wants to throw. It's James. Here comes the heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they couldn't come up with that completion, so now it comes down to the kicker. You've got to make this field goal, send it into overtime.
This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. Splits the uprights. Good. And in the final seconds, guys, they find a way to get it tied. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Coleman. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Bolden fires complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
The offense changing the play. Off play action on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hand off to Jones. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking to throw, it's James. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College! And they're on top here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grab behind the line. It's Cobb. Crosses the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And thank goodness for those new age throwing techniques. It takes wear and tear off your arm because it ought to be tired by now over 450.
This guy can throw from all the different arm slots and arm angles he wants, Reese, but the end result is always the same. Completions and touchdowns. This dude's a machine.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. On target. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The pass in these tight quarters, if you're going to put the ball up, you'd like to think that you'd either have space or get it downfield a little bit.
Yeah, I like the defense understanding where the end zone is and then defending that line. It's okay to make the catch. You just got to make sure you get the ball carrier down in the field of play.
When offense starts to get inside the 5, defensively, I get more and more aggressive. I get closer and closer to my guy. I got to understand that ball comes out and it's tight windows. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Touchdown, Auburn! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. Don't assume on this extra point. They needed to send it to a second OT. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Now first down here in the second overtime. Just a short pass to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
This thing has been back and forth now. First and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Touchdown, Tigers. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime.
Boston College, 38.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Caught over the middle. It's Franklin. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Using his legs, it's Richard. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's James. Here's the heat. Touchdown, Eagles. That ties it up here in double OT, and now they can win it.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming two-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I gotta go for two. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, gotta come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these two-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you gotta go execute.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Have to go for two here in the second overtime, and this one would win the game.
Let's go, let's go. Ready? Ready up. Ready, go.
He's looking to pass. Under fire. They do not convert, and we are still tied, headed for triple overtime. And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here on out.
Cornhole, 80 militaries, 4 face paint, 4 face paint.
Barrels ahead. They got it done with the two, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime. Now they'll have to respond with a two of their own. Gets it out quickly. And another answer. We're tied again, and let's keep playing, kids. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that two-point conversion bag really is. Back to throw, it's Knight. If he runs this back, this game's over. They are stopped on the two-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. After the stop, now a two-point try to win the game. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. They broke serve. Now a chance to win it with a two-point conversion. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. They can't convert. That short yardage, condensed area, nobody got the two, and we play on. Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Wants to go up top. Dumps it to the back. Tremendous execution to get the two, and now they turn up the heat. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. To the air, it's Knight. Fires to the wideout. Clutch play and execution ties the game again, and we'll play another overtime. They want to see if they can score the deuce. He'll set up to throw. Rushes on him. They're stopped on the two-point try, and we are still tied. Now this two-point conversion attempt for the win. He's looking to throw. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the two, and we'll play another overtime. How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Snaps it in the shotgun. Steps away to find some room. They can't get it done on the two, and now they'll rely on the defense. They got the stop, now to win it with a two. To the air, it's Knight. They go to the wide receiver screen. They can't convert. That short yardage, condensed area, nobody got the two, and we play on. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They are stopped on the two-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. After the stop, now a two-point try to win the game. Out of the gun, looking to throw. That's it. That's the ball game. The two-point try is a winner in OT. I know how to sum up this